question for you. Are you willing to go the extra mile? Wait, what's that? You're wondering, like, what extra mile, and what's in it for me, you know? Well, let's take a look at those numbers.
And numbers don't lie.
Last year, e-commerce sales in the US reached a whopping $870 billion. That's a 14.2% increase over 2020 and a massive 50.5% increase over 2019. While this is obviously great for business, it also means that competition for clicks are heating up. What I'm trying to say here is that e-commerce marketing is more important than ever. That extra mile I was talking about? That's what you're gonna have to go if you want to stand out from those other brands and really get your customers' attention. I know that designing a great e-commerce marketing strategy can feel intimidating, but stick around because we're gonna break down 9 of the easiest to implement e-commerce marketing strategies to help you boost your conversions and turn those customers into raving fans. Stop. And don't worry, I'm not talking about a complete overhaul of your website. There's really no need to reimagine your brand. Just a couple of well-executed tweaks should really do the trick and help you bring in buckets of revenue. So if you're one of those extra mile people, you can go ahead and subscribe because I know you're not going to want to miss out on any of our great e-commerce tips and tricks that are really going to elevate your brand to the next level. The marketing strategies we're going to discuss fall into 3 different categories: top, middle, and bottom. And together, that makes up the e-commerce sales funnel. It's called a funnel because it represents the top-down approach to when a customer first hears about your brand to becoming a buying customer and way beyond. The funnel is typically divided into 4 stages, including awareness, consideration, conversion, and retention. It's divided this way because certain marketing techniques are more effective at different stages of the funnel. While some people definitely might see an ad and purchase the product on the spot, for most people, buying is more of a journey. That journey can look like coming across an article about the best pairs of hiking socks on the market. And then you might go ahead and follow your favorite brand from that article on Instagram. Maybe one of their Instagram stories got you to join the mailing list, and then a few weeks later, you get an offer in your email, and boom, look who's buying hiking socks. It's all about the process. Trust the process. If you're a merchant, these following steps can help you build trust and lay down the groundwork for higher conversions and more profit, of course. Let's go ahead and start with the top of the funnel. There are a ton of customers out there who would love to buy your product if they knew about it. Top of the funnel is all about getting your name out there and encouraging potential customers to take those first steps in engaging with your brand. It's definitely going to take some time and effort to convince people that you're worth doing business with at this stage in the funnel. So here are 4 time-tested strategies that you should be using to pull people in. Number 1, optimize your store's search engine optimization. If you want people interacting with your brand, you're gonna need some traffic. One great way to get that traffic is through search engine optimization, or SEO. You want to make it easier for people to find your brand. Imagine if your brand was the first option on a Google search after looking up words related to your brand. That would absolutely gain you a place in high traffic territory. Hold up. Isn't SEO supposed to be like super complicated? Well, it can be. It certainly doesn't have to be. Here's what you gotta do. You need to figure out exactly what your customers are searching for. What words stick out? You can head over to Ubersuggest or any other keyword tool and enter a keyword that relates to your product or brand. Find keywords that have relatively high search volume, low competition, and some purchase intent. If you've never done any SEO in your life, we actually do have a video entirely on that. So I'm gonna go ahead and link that below. The next step here is to implement the keywords. It's nice that you've chosen them, but you also have to figure out where you're gonna put them. You can put them in places like product page titles, product descriptions, image file names and alternative text, product tags or collection tags, meta titles and descriptions, and in your URL handles. When you put your keywords in any of these places, you're letting Google know which words are most relevant to your customers. Finally, you need to build links to your website so Google knows that it's trustworthy. This is basically like a recommendation. Backlinks are just links from other websites that point to your website. If you're willing to spend 5 or 10 minutes in a day, you can sign up for sites like Haro, which is a service that connects journalists to different online content, including your brand. You'll need to review the 2 or 3 daily emails that they send out and offer your target products to review websites, gift guides, that kind of thing. And once your product gets featured, that's a backlink. Check out the e-commerce bidet brand Tushy being featured in the New York Times Magazine. While I can't say for sure whether this particular opportunity came through Haro, there are definitely plenty of similar opportunities on the platform every week. All you have to do is be patient. You will start to see your domain authority, traffic, and yes, revenue start to grow. The next piece of top of the funnel advice would be to seek out micro influencers on Instagram. These are people who have an audience of anywhere between 1,000 to 10,000 followers. While these numbers may not feel quite as impressive as Kim K's 300 plus million followers, there are actually so many benefits to using smaller scale influencers. They typically have higher engagement than larger influencers. That's because it's easier to engage with 5,000 followers than 5 million followers. Often their relationship with their followers is going to be more intimate. Plus, they are way more affordable than influencers with huge followings. And they're going to produce high-end content that you can then repurpose for your other marketing channels. With micro-influencers, you can expect to pay anywhere between $50 to $200 for a shout-out, which means you don't need buckets of cash just to get started. Also, keep in mind that some influencers are willing to give a shout-out in return for free product. To find the right people for you, look up hashtags relevant to your brand on Instagram. For example, check out this micro-influencer. She would be perfect for someone in the beauty or fashion industry. Go ahead and build up a short list of around 20 to 30 micro-influencers. Then start hitting up their DMs saying that you love their work and that you'd like to collaborate. All you need is a discount code or link for your influencer. PayPal them their fee, then sit back, relax, and watch as all the traffic heads your way. Another top funnel strategy can be launching a referral program. What better way to get new customers than through your existing customers? Think of referrals like the magic sauce for your business. Why? Because people who have been referred by a friend are 400% more likely to purchase than if they found you on their own. So you absolutely need to give your customers a reason to spread the word. Footwear brand Cole Haan definitely know what they're doing with this referral program. When you refer them to a friend, not only are you giving that friend $25 off, you also get $25 off yourself. Win-win! Plus, the next time someone compliments those shoes, you can go ahead and tell them how you know how to get $25 off. More referrals! Yay! Referrals are great, guys. Next up, we have middle of the funnel marketing tactics. If you've ever found yourself thinking about a product for ages, but you just haven't gotten around to actually buying it yet, then you, my friend, have found yourself at the middle of the marketing funnel. You know the brand, you've seen their products, but you're not yet a buying customer. These tactics are definitely going to help give you a nudge in the right direction. First tip, personalize your online store with quizzes. I recommend products based solely on guesswork when you can literally recommend a product that your customer has actually told you that they like. Let's say you're in the market for a coffee subscription, but you're just not sure which coffee is for you. Trade Coffee definitely has the right idea with a personalized coffee quiz that they offer to their customers. After a few simple questions about how you like your coffee and what kind of flavors you enjoy, boom, you got yourself a personalized recommendation. So you put in the work to get a personalized recommendation, plus they're offering half off the first bag and free shipping. You'd be like a little crazy not to take that offer. You know what I'm saying? Another thing you can do is to send welcome emails. This gives you a chance to directly interact with a prospective customer. Also, if your potential customer has signed up for your email list, we can assume that they're probably willing to say yes to whatever your next offer is. Shoppers who read your welcome email will show, on average, around 33% more engagement with your brand. So yeah, you should probably definitely be doing that. And what exactly is this email supposed to say? If you cover these 4 angles, you should be covered. Thank subscribers for joining your list. Introduce the key elements of your brand's proposition. Let subscribers know what to expect in future emails. And give them a reason to return to your store. Check out this excellent example from Supergoop. Language like join the movement build a sense of community, while offering 10% off incentivizes you to purchase. Next, use retargeting ads. If people already know your brand, they're going to be much more likely to respond to your efforts. Kind of like when you respond to that text from your ex. Retargeting is estimated to make one-time visitors over 40% more likely to convert. You can retarget on Facebook. Clothing company Lee cleverly lures customers back to their site by showing them exact products that they've looked at. You can also retarget on Google. Have you ever looked up a brand and then later that day, ads for that brand are appearing literally everywhere you go on the internet? Webpage, boom. Instagram, boom. It's powerful and sometimes like creepy stuff is what I'm saying. But gets the job done. That leaves us with the bottom of the funnel marketing. All your efforts have paid off. Your customers know who you are, they like you, and they want to purchase your product. So, are you ready to seal the deal? Here are 4 proven e-commerce tactics that will definitely help you out. Number 1, nail your product page. 81% of customers will be doing research before they buy a product. And where do they get that information? On your gosh darn product page. Since customers can't go into a physical store to feel the product, they're gonna be turning to the product page for all of the information that they're gonna need. So you better make sure that it looks damn good. Look at Allbirds. You can already tell that they know what they're doing because they have professional product images, clear call to action, customer reviews, and all the tech specs, shipping, and sizing details that a customer would need. Oh, look! What's that? Even more compelling reasons to buy the product. Number 2, send abandoned cart emails. The truth is, about 70% of customers who add something to their cart aren't going to go back to purchase it. Maybe it was too expensive, or they didn't want to pay for shipping, or they just remember that they had that thing in the oven that they have to take out before it burns, and then they totally forgot about everything. And that's where abandoned cart emails come in. You gotta seduce the shoppers right back to the cart so they can complete their purchase. Check out Blender's Eyewear. Not only have they emphasized that the product tends to run out, scarcity, they also offer a 15% discount that only lasts for 24 hours. That's urgency. Also, cherry on top, shipping is free for orders over $40. That's some incentive right there. Personally, I think that the customer might actually be checking out this time. And lastly, perhaps our favorite page of them all, the upsell on the thank you page. Your customer has already bought from you. Woohoo! That means they know who you are, they like your brand, and they are proud owners of your awesome product. Also, think about it. 100% of your buying customers are going to be seeing your thank you page. Unlike a standard thank you email where the percentages go way down, like way down. That makes this, hands down, the best place for post-purchase cross-selling and upselling. If the heavy hitters like eBay and Amazon are doing it, can you even afford not to? Okay, but if you're wondering how much revenue a thank you page can even generate, let me tell you now, a lot. This is how much revenue was generated by one ReConvert user's thank you page in 6 months. Not bad, guys. Not bad at all. If you want to find out how to make your thank you page even more incredible, we have an entire video dedicated just to that, which you can find right over here. I hope you found these tips helpful, and stay tuned for more incredible e-commerce tips and tricks coming your way.